Hey folks, welcome back to T2 SMC Trader. How are you all? I hope that everyone is cool and I'm also good. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to all of you. Just let me know that if the voice is okay. I mean, there is no problem with voice and the video. If everything is cool, then just confirm that, okay? Today's NFP, that's why I just came little earlier, but uh, I'm cool, Isam, I'm cool, man. Sound is good, brother, high quality. Thank you, FX. Before starting the stream, I would love to ask you my forgiveness, and that is the weather is not good in Bangladesh. As I tweeted the weather, it's raining, heavy rain, so it can be a load shedding. If there is a load shedding, I won't be able to continue this stream. But when the electricity will come, I will restart the stream and I will share the link to my Twitter. So if you get angry on me, I am really unable to solve that problem, the electricity problem. The weather is bad, so electricity load shedding can happen. Okay, so previously, I mean, I'm just asking the forgiveness before even the load shedding. If the load shedding happen, then this stream will be in, but I will start restream when the electricity will be back, and then I will post the link to the Twitter, and I will keep doing this. And I mean, if the load shedding keep happening, I will keep doing this stream today because I don't want to miss the price action today. So whenever it will disturb me, I will restart this stream. Okay, I hope that you will understand. All good, all good. Thank you, brother. All clear. Thank you, guys. So today's NFP, no entry is valid before 8:30. So from Wednesday PM session to until Friday 8:30 AM, no entry is valid. I remember in Wednesday PM session, I told that this week I don't have the weekly bias is valueless because this is NFP week. And in Monday, I told that I am bearish for this week, but that is not precise. Okay, so I was bearish. I wasn't sure about that because this was the NFP week. But overall, you can see the Wednesday price action was the bullish on, and that thing, this specific candle, I expected here in Tuesday. In Tuesday, I expected that market will go higher, trade this fair value gap. It will take all of this buy side liquidity, then it will fall. So this Wednesday candle also I was expecting the bear candle. I was wrong in Tuesday. So that was my wrong bias. I was absolutely wrong over there. Then Wednesday we have traded perfectly. I guess that you remember how beautiful the price action was around the morning session. And from the PM session, yesterday's price action, you can see a very nice bear candle. There was a lot of opportunity to take a sell yesterday. If any of you has traded yesterday, I will did that. You don't want to be a consistent profitable trader, so you are here just to you heard that this is trading market and we can earn a lot of money from there, so let's earn some money. You are that type of person. Okay, that is my opinion. I'm not gonna tell this thing to a specific person. I'm just telling it in general. Why I'm telling it, is this my commitment or statement? No, it's not my statement, it's ICT's statement. So if you are a ICT trader, you have to follow the ICT's rules. So if you trade yesterday, you are a gambler. No gambler can be a consistent profitable trader, or they can't be the professional trader. They can't be. Okay, it's nearly impossible without rules. No, I don't agree with you. So I am not interested to talk about this over Thursday price action. That is the Thursday candle, and today is Friday. In general, we know that market actually return into the weekly range. So this is the weekly low, this is the weekly high. In this range, in Friday, market actually reverts. As this is NFP, I just can't use the narrative today. At the same time, I would love to remind you guys, in NFP, first move most of the time is the fake move. So FOMC and NFP, they work like the same way. So if you see the first move is bullish, then you will expect the rest of the day market will be bearish. If you see if you see that the first move around 8:30 is bearish, then rest of the day until 2:40 p.m. or 235, okay, around 235 to 245, around until that time market will be bullish. Then last hour can be the reversal because of the PO3 to complete the PO3. Also today is the last day of the week. It is the most difficult day for me to trade because this is the day where I have to predict the closing of the weekly candle. Okay, so I am here. I'm just going to predict what is where market is going to close. It is really extremely difficult for me to predict. I will surrender here, as I mean I keep telling that Friday is hard day for me. Most of the time I struggle to be profitable in Friday. Most of the time, okay, it's my latency, it's my lack of knowledge, it's my problem. Then why I'm here? I'm here to just read the price action with you guys so that maybe I will improve, and with me all of you will be improved as well. Okay, this is my belief, that's why I'm here. Why I'm in daily chart? This was the daily last travel gap. You remember I told that when this two candle has closed below this constant crossment, why I was bearish. I was expecting bearishness this week. I was expecting bearishness because this two candle has worked with the lower portion of this fair value gap. That means it has broken this constant encroachment of that fair value gap. Now, if you look over here to that specific fair value gap, okay, look where how far the price has reached. Did it close above the constant encroachment of that bearish fair value gap? No. This is the strongness that market is going to fall. If this fair value gap would love to hold the price, then market should not go. I mean, it can go, but body should not close below the constant encroachment of that bullish fair value gap. When I saw these two candle appeared over the last week, I was confident that market is going to be broken, and maybe this is the last fair value gap where market is heading for. Okay, so market is actually reaching for this uh, a specific fair value gap. We will see that today. uh, uh, this is just pre-market analysis, and as I have the time until 8:30, so I will keep talking about this price action in details, okay, because I have still about 20 minutes I have in my hand, and there is not a lot of people over here. I can't keep talking this bullshit. So if you are not interested, I'm sorry, okay. I have to talk about this. So here, this was uh, the the confidence that thing was the confidence. I mean, sorry, that thing gives me the confidence to think about the bearishness. This specific candle, it is logical to trade that specific fair value gap to this fair value gap. Now you can say, brother, no, it didn't trade this one. Instead, it has traded that order block. Maybe it has traded the low of this order block. Yeah, I guess. So here, if I just mark the low, then you can see it tap to this low of this order block, then it fall. Now here, this is not my order block. In my opinion, this is not the order block. Okay, this is my opinion. I would love to say that this is not the order block. Over here, instead of this order block, I would love to mark this breaker block. High, low, higher high. This is my opinion. I'm not going to argue with any of you. Okay, so this is the breaker block. I would love to mark it. This down close body close candle is the breaker block. When look, high, low, higher high. This is the candle which has made that breaker block valid. This specific candle has made this breaker block valid. Then the very next candle trade that bearish breaker block. This is the mohawk. Then market fall again. Market try to retest the breaker block. I don't know. I can't see. Did it trade that breaker block again one more time? No, it didn't actually. In that type of situation, it didn't trade that breaker block. It fall. Now, my members. Okay, my members. This is just for you. What is this? But brother, you told that this is not order block. It's not order block depending on the, in general, order block. That means market has taken the buy side liquidity, market structure shift, fair value gap has traded, the highest up close body close candle is going to be your breaker block. This is not that breaker, this is not that order block, but this is order block which has traded this breaker block, okay? So I hope that you got another live example of my of my explanation, okay? I always try to give you the live example, and though it's not possible to give you the live example by daily chart when it was happening, but you can see it has traded that specific candle, which is that order block, a specific order block. It is specified, okay? It's not like in general order block. This is a specified order block. I mean, a special category order block, okay? So I'm going to remove them because I don't want to keep them in my chart, and the new traders will come and they will tell, okay, this guy's chart is very clean, he knows nothing about the price action. But still I would love to make my chart so clean. It's my, I feel good to leave my chart so clean. It has traded that order block. At the same time, it has traded this parallel gap. If you would love to see this bearish parallel gap, 50% didn't broken. Now market is going lower. How far it can reach? This is my initial target, this last parallel gap from daily chart. So I would love to see that market will come to this last parallel gap. Above this last parallel gap, I have this entry parallel gap, small entry parallel gap. As I have already got the reaction from that entry parallel gap, though it has been reacted the constant encroachment of that entry parallel gap, it can come back again to the top of this entry parallel gap, then it can reverse again. But I really would love to see market will reach at least until this last parallel gap. That's my expectation. If it reverses from that entry parallel gap, there is nothing wrong. If you would love to mark that entry parallel gap, let me show you so that later you won't get confused. So this is the entry parallel gap. It has been rejected from the constant encroachment. So what can I expect is it can just come until the top of this parallel gap, then it will reverse. Okay, how far it will reverse? If it would love to go higher, the all-time high is my next target. No any other parallel gap or anything I'm expecting that market is going to trade that on, then it is coming back again. No, I'm not thinking like that way. If and only if market doesn't leave any obvious sell side liquidity, some kind of obvious sell side liquidity. If it leave any kind of obvious sell side liquidity, then I will see about this parallel gap. When it will reverse and trade this parallel gap, I will expect that it will come back again to take that sell side liquidity. But it's a long-term plan. But in short, today's price action, I'm expecting some kind of bear run. At the same time, the thing I told you at the beginning of this stream, NFP, the first move is the fake move, then the rest of the day is the real move. If the first move is actually the bear move, for example, this is the bear move, then rest of the day market will be bull. Okay, so this is the general concept of NFP. There is another one concept of NFP is actually NFP Friday. NFP has the intention to take both Wednesday and Thursday range. Okay, so if, as you can see, it has already taken Wednesday and Thursday low, everything has taken, so it's left over there. Now in general, I really don't want to see it will go back again to take those highs, because I really don't want to see that. Instead, I would love to see that it will go little higher around the NFP. NFP news release will be bullish, then rest of the day market will fall. So news run will be bullish, then it will fall. This is my expectation from today's NFP. Just my expectation. That doesn't mean I'm telling you that this is going to happen. I hope that you will understand. I'm just expecting like that way. I would love to go to hourly chart. Why, brother? Why you are not explaining the dollar index? Now, as this is NFP, you can add the dollar index, but I don't feel so confident to analyze the dollar index today. Okay, because NFP is so obvious. So when something is so obvious, I really don't need to talk about that. Now you can see in dollar, I mean, from the hourly chart, it reach until that area, then it fall. If you look on your left, you will see nothing over there. Okay, there is nothing. Why market is the random reversal? This is not the random reversal. When I'll be in 15-minute chart, you will see that there is a strong logic for that reversal. Okay, so there is a strong logic in 15-minute chart. As my bellwether is 15-minute chart, I would love to talk about the 15-minute chart. So far you have seen that is the order block traded from daily chart, also the fair value gap, constant encroachment rejection. And from our hourly chart, I'm not a fan of hourly chart, to be honest, so I don't want to go into the deep price action over here. I guess it has traded the last fair value gap. I'm not sure, just let me check if it has traded this one or not. Well, uh, if you see, it has traded the last fair value gap, not perfectly, but yeah, still it has traded this last fair value gap from hourly chart. So yeah, so far I remember I talked about this. So far I remember, I don't remember exactly I talked these two fair value gap or not, but I should have talked about these two fair value gap. Either this one or that one market should reach at last. I mean, that should be the final run. So far I remember. Now, if you remember, let me know. Did I talk about those fair value gap in my life this week or not? Okay, just let me know that. I remember that I talked about those fair value gap in Tuesday, where I was expecting market will go at least until this two fair value gap in Tuesday, where Tuesday was actually the bearish move. I was wrong about my bias in Tuesday. So just let me know, did I talk about those fair value gap or not? But either way, there is a logic. When I'll be in 15 minutes chat, you will see that. This is the London session, and you can see the London session. Today's London session is like disaster. Okay, it is expected. This London session was expected. Okay, I mean, this was expected because NFP. So yeah, uh, in hourly chat, I would love to go to 15-minute chat. Actually, I don't want to spend over there. Instead, I would love to come here. So if you look over here in 15-minute chat, this is the new week opening gap. Okay, so this new week opening gap has created in Friday 19th July. This is valid 5 weeks. 5 weeks I have to keep that in my chart, at least 5 weeks. Now ICT told that you can remove it after 4 weeks if you want, but I would love to keep it until 5 weeks. Okay, so and that was the buy side liquidity. I just marked it. If it keep going higher, then it can reach until that one. This is not relatively equal highs, so if anyone think that this is relatively equal highs, you are wrong. This is not relatively equal highs. This is just two candle high. Okay, this is not relatively equal highs. If you'd love to mark the relatively equal highs, this is relatively equal highs. This is a swing high, that is a swing high, that is a swing high, but here this is just two candle. Okay, but I just marked it. I mean, if it can reach until that area or not, that's why I just kept it over there when market was around that area. So you can see market actually tapped to the new week opening gap low. Okay, perfectly tapped to this new week opening gap low, then it fall. This is the last parabolic gap from that specific leg from 15-minute chart. Perfectly has traded, went lower, come back again to this order block. This is the fall from yesterday. You can see a very nice fall. Now you can say, brother, you told not to trade in Thursday, but it was a very nice price action. This is my part. If you think that this is a very nice price action and it builds, I mean, it build and confidence inside of you, you will be chopped up like this London session. Look at this London session. How messy the London session was over there. Okay, it was very messy London session. This type of price action is expected in Thursday as well. Now, last Thursday was exceptional. It was extremely bearish. So market keep falling. There is nothing wrong for that. Sometimes it can just simply fall, but that doesn't mean every single time you will expect that on. Yeah, there was a lot of entry opportunity as well, sell entry, there was a lot of sell entry opportunity as well, but I am not able to trade in Thursday before NFP because I am not here to be profitable just one day. I don't want to catch that sell from there, then 200 handle, and then rest of my life I will keep losing. I don't like that thing. Instead, I would love to skip yesterday's trading so that I can, I mean, yesterday's 200 or 500 winning, 500 handle winning, I would love to skip that. And then I love to keep avoiding the choppiness and the, seek and destroy mode rest of my life. I love that one. Okay, so I would love to skip the one winning trade for the sake of 1,000 times losing trade. So it's my opinion. That's why I told it's not valid. Please don't trade from the PM session of Wednesday to until 8:30 a.m. of the Friday. Okay. Now Friday trading is hard for me. That doesn't mean it's gonna be hard for you. Maybe for you Friday is too easy to trade. Okay, for you, but for me personally it's very difficult. So if you ask me, I don't want to trade from Wednesday PM session to until Friday 2:40 PM. So last hour is the easiest time for me in Friday. That is the easiest time because over there I expect the opposite run of the whole run. So it is easier for me to trade the last hour only in Friday, but rest of the day I keep struggling. This is my weakness. Okay, this is my weakness. So there is nothing wrong to tell you the truth. Yeah, that is true. So yeah, this is the sell side liquidity actually from 15-minute chart, and you can say I just marked this low, which was this low and that low. Remember, I told that I would love to keep them as my sell side liquidity. So far, market has taken this sell side liquidity. Below this sell side liquidity, I have this sell side liquidity as well. See, this relatively equal lows, and this is actually the contract change. So the price action is not clear over there. Maybe there is some kind of 50-minute last favorable gap. I'm not sure. Let me check actually. Maybe there is some kind of 50-minute last favorable gap or something below this low, so it can trade any kind of fair value gap. But as I have this anti fair value gap from daily chart and last fair value gap from daily chart, I would love to keep them because of the, look at this. Okay, this is not the clean price action, so I would love to keep them. So yeah, that's all. So what is my expectation around 8:30? I would love to see that market will go higher first. The first move will be the bull move. Okay, so how far I don't know, but if the first move is the bull move, then the rest of the day market will keep falling. That is my belief, that it will keep falling and it will take this sell side liquidity. Then it will at least trade this anti fair value gap uh, by today, by end of today. And if I'm wrong, and if I see that market actually went lower by NFP news, then maybe I will expect some kind of bull run, which will be low confidence for me. Okay, I don't want to see this. Now if it fall and then keep falling, that is also low probability for me, because in general NFP first move should be the fake move, and the next move should be the real move. So in general, that is the rules of NFP. If NFP news actually, it instead of falling, if NFP news sent the price higher, for example here, then retracement keep going higher, that is also low probability for me. I will be unable to participate in that price action as well. So that's all at the beginning of today's session. I hope that so far it's clear. So this is my expectation, that market will send the price higher around 8:30 a.m. That doesn't mean you are going to push your button. Please don't do that. And then the real move will create after the first move. There is some other things I have to add with this, and that is you are able to trade after 8:30. That means from 8:31 you are able to push your button. It is my opinion only, my observation only. The entry, that means your pushing button, is valid until 8:59. No entry is valid after 8:59. That means it is 9 a.m. New York local time. You are going to push your button. For example, it has made a sell setup. So everything is cool, everything is perfect. Then finally you got the market structure shift, travel cap, everything. Now this candle is 9 a.m. candle, and it is going to trade that fair value gap. No, you are not allowed to push your button over there for that sell. It will work, I don't care. You are not allowed to push your button. No entry is valid from 9 to 9:30. This time frame, trust me brother, the best and best setups most of the time doesn't work in that specific time frame from 9 to 9:30. Now maybe you pushed your button around 8:59. How long you can hold your trade? You can hold your trade until 10, or I mean until the rest of the day you can do that. But if you push your button after 9, or maybe after 9:15 to 9:20, okay, just 9:20 or 9:15, around that time you have to put a stop loss to the break even. I don't care, because the 9:30 volatility sometimes it's huge. I don't want you to take the loss by the 9:30 volatility. So keep that in your mind. The best is to close your trade around 9:15 to 9:20. But if you would love to hold it, then make sure that you have taken a partial and you put your stop loss to the break even. Okay, that's just my uh, I mean expected, I mean what to say, I mean my advice, or everything. Okay, whatever. So this is the pre-market analysis, and this is everything I'm explaining. Some of you actually ask what I should do after opening my chart. This is all I do after open my chart. What can happen today? I predetermine that. Okay, I determine that pre-market analyze, by pre-market analysis what is going to happen. As I told, if it go higher, then it is falling, I will participate in that run. Maybe it will fall, then I will try to participate in that buy run, no problem. It keep going higher, then retest keep going higher, no, I'm not interested to participate in that price action. It fall, retest, it keep falling, I'm not interested to participate in that fall as well. So this is how I predetermined how I'm going to trade in that specific day or a specific session. If I can't predetermine what is going to happen, then I don't trade. Instead, I keep waiting for the price action. Price action will give me something. I expect that. I wish for that. If I don't get anything, then I just don't trade. That's all. Okay. I hope that it is uh, clear to all of you. Okay, your narrative. I have already told you that today is Friday and we have the NFP, so narrative is not the most important part for today. Okay. Before going further, I would love to do some other advertisement. Here is the Apex where we have 150k, 250k, and 300k account just for $40. You need just one day to pass it. So my advice is to go for 150k account only. Okay, please don't go for 250k or 300k because you will be greedy. It's all about psychological thing. Trust me, brother, you will be greedy. Okay, and it's really impossible, nearly impossible to be profitable by those accounts at a beginning stage. When you are expert, then there is no rules for you. Okay, if you can pass it, then you have to pay $85, which is going to be your lifetime fee. So you don't need to pay any more fees after that $85. So this offer is valid until 15th of August. Okay, now here is the my funded futures. It's really favorite for to me because of the cheaper offer. Okay, the offer is so cheap. You will see the same thing in my pin comment. 50k account are just for $76. You can see here is $80, but it's actually $76 if you use the code T2 Wizard. By the way, for Apex the code is also the same, T2 Wizard. Same thing here, 5% discount for using that code here as well. T2 Wizard code, 5% discount. If you can pass it, you don't need to pay any other fees. Just pass it, start earning money. The stop loss, daily maximum loss, or the daily maximum limit of losing trade, of daily loss limit actually is quite reasonable in my opinion for all of this account. Okay, so you can see everything over here, and the reset, that means if you fail to pass it, then you can try one more time, two more time, three more time, whatever you want. You will have to pay $50 as a reset fee, and at the same time if you use the same code T2 Wizard, you are going to get 5% discount as well, so it will be $47.50. Okay, if you just minus 5%, I don't know how much it will be for here is the expert plan. You can try the expert plan as well if you want. uh, Either way, my advice is to go for 150k account. That's my advice. Okay, because it's really good to trade all volatile area. Like today, if it is volatile, you can't trade in your 50k account because of the volatility. Want me to go for NFP? Let's see. Okay, by the way guys, don't forget to push the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are new, but especially push the like button. If you don't push the like button, it hurts. Okay, please push the like button. Don't look at this 1 minute chat. Actually, let me use it, just this chat. So there you go. I'm expecting the bull run first. Okay, that is my expectation. If it keep falling, I am not, I will be, in indecision mode at least until these highs. Look at these relatively equal highs. I would love to see that market will take that relatively equal highs. That is my expectation at first. If it keep falling, I'll just let him fall, and I will see if we can able to participate in any kind of price action over there or not. So we will see. Don't get panic. This is just the first move. Then we will have the opportunity to trade. If this move send the price until this fair value of the school for this sell side liquid, that's also cool. We will have the opportunity to take the buy. I don't need to predict the first move where it is going, but we will see if we can participate in the price action after the news release. So you have new buy side liquidity around that area. this high and that high, very clean buy side liquidity. Okay, so you have those buy side liquidity that should be my, I mean, that is my target. I mean, I will see those buy side liquidity to be taken. So when the first move is the bear move, I will expect the real move will go toward that buy side liquidity. So I have this to buy side liquidity that is going to be my target. When I will start to look for buy, that is a good question. I need to observe the price and I need more confirmation that will tell me that market is going higher. Here, this 1 minute chart is not valid because around the big news you have to have in 5 minute chart at least. So 5 minute chart should be your lowest time frame around the news time. As I have this 15 minute chart, I'm not gonna use the 5 minute chart. Instead, I would love to keep both of this time frame, and I will see if we can have an opportunity to trade. Don't get panic, okay? Just don't get panic because it is falling and you are missing all the run. Don't get panic. Let him fall. This is the fair value gap from 15 minute chart. So let's see if this fair value gap can hold the price or market would love to go until this last fair value gap from, I mean, sorry, entry fair value gap to the daily chart. So this is the last fair value gap from 15 minute chart. We will see this one can hold the price or not. I really would love to see it will hold the price, send the price back higher. Okay, because overall I'm bearish for today. So we will see if it can leave the liquidity below here, then it can take the buy side liquidity, then fall again, something like that. Not here for today. The falling can be happen next or something. But if it keep falling, I will just observe the price. I am not interested to participate in this price action. So far, you can see it's just falling. Don't participate in this price action. It's not huge. I mean, small thing. Okay, so it's a look at this small candle. That 1 minute candle is 28 handle. That specific 1 minute candle, it's near about 48 handle. So don't participate in that price action. Instead, wait. There's nothing wrong for waiting. Professor PUBG, due to long time no see, I hear about the condition in Bangladesh. By the way, love from Pakistan. Hey man, thank you. Yeah, the current situation in Bangladesh is extremely, tragic. Uh, the police actually killing the people, the general people who are innocent. Okay, they're not even. I mean, they're just people. They're just killing them. Okay, they're taking them without any charges or anything. They're just taking them. I really don't know what to say in this type of situation, but we are in we I feel like I'm not in a country which has the freedom. So we did the freedom fight in 1971 for our freedoms, but now, oh man, we don't have the freedom, okay, something like that. It's really so tragic, and we can open the news as well. Everywhere, the students and the normal people, they are just protesting. It feels like I feel like, I mean, I'm so selfish because I'm inside of my home. Everyone is protesting and I'm in my home. I feel like I'm guilty, but I really don't have that much courage to go to the street to participate in that in protest. I don't have that courage, okay, to be honest. I'm a very, I feel like I'm a coward, to be honest. I should do that, but I'm not able to do that. We don't feel afraid anymore, Theo. We don't feel afraid anymore because we don't have the freedom over here. We're just done. Everyone is just, oh man. Okay, the last 5 cap. Is it broken? I'm not thinking it's broken yet because this candle has to close. Now it is falling. Are you going to participate in that fall? No, brother. I'm not interested to participate in that fall. I would love to wait to see how far it can reach. Then I will decide, am I going to participate in the price action before 9:30 or not. If I don't see anything good, then I'll just let it go. I don't need to participate right now because I have the whole day left in my hand, right? So I don't need to be in rush. I don't need to be in rush. Every person fights different. Yep, Alex, I agree with you, man. Now, this parabolic gap will be broken if this 15-minute candle closed below this last parabolic gap. Remember, this is the last parabolic gap from 15-minute chart. So if this candle close below this parabolic gap, then I will say this is broken. Until then, I'm not thinking that it's broken yet. Yeah, from 1 minute chart, it left. I mean, it went until there. Maybe there is 1 minute last parabolic gap, which I'm unable to see because this price is too far. I mean, the chart won't show the price over there. So it can reach until that area to trade some kind of fair value gap, last fair value gap, or from on mid chart or anything. It can reach until that area. All I'm looking from this 15-minute chart. This is how brother, I'm going step by step. Please stay with me, okay? Don't think about the entry right now. Just look at the price action first. How I'm just predicting the price. Still now, I'm not saying that this last fair value gap is broken. So this two blue line is the last fair value gap from 15-minute chart. I'm not saying that it's broken. I'm watching this 15-minute candle, how it is going to close. If it close below this 15-minute bullish fair value gap, then I will say, okay, it's close. And I'm just thinking like that, that market is going for this sell side liquidity, maybe for for taking that sell side liquidity. But if it close inside this parallel gap, then I'll still keep thinking that market is actually going for this buy side liquidity. This is going to hold the price. Okay, so this is how I actually read the price, build my confidence first. Now I can be wrong, there is nothing wrong to be wrong, but this is the way I actually built my confidence. I marked the 50%. Most importantly, I would love to see it will close above the constant constant of this parallel gap. Over here, if I get a market structure shift over there, I could take a buy. Why? What is the reason for that? For example, I got a market structure shift over here and a fair value gap, something like that. It tapped over there, then it is going higher. I could go for that buy. Why? As I told you, okay, the first move is the fake move. So you can see that around news market sent the price lower. Now it came until certain level of the higher time frame. This is the higher time frame level, right? The 15-minute bullish fair value gap. So it came to this hard, some kind of uh, um, higher time frame level. Now what is, I mean, what is the lackings over here? A 15-minute bullish fair value gap. I am going to exchange the 15-minute bullish fair value gap over here, recent bullish fair value gap by NFP narrative. NFP, what is NFP narrative? First move is the fake move, second move is the real move. So I can change that narrative with bullish fair value gap. So as I told, after a big fall, after a big fall, always look for a bullish fair value gap from 15-minute chart. I told that, right? Now here I'm going to exchange that bullish fair value gap with NFP narrative. If I get a perfect market structure shift, this candle close above the fair value gap or maybe the constant encroachment, I will be confident to take buy. If it close below this fair value gap, yeah, I will keep looking for this sell side liquidity. So I will still thinking that market is actually going for this sell side liquidity. So this is how I'm gonna build my narrative here, how I'm going to trade. So far you can see that market fall, make a swing high. Now is that swing high valid? No, it's not valid any, I mean, so far it's not valid. Until now it's not valid because this swing high didn't met any rules we know about the swing high for shipping market structure. But still I will force the market. Why? Because of the narrative, NAP narrative. If it keep falling, for example, I got a market structure shift over there. For example, okay, I got shifting market structure over there. There is a fair value gap. Press tap to this fair value gap, coming for this sell side liquidity. Am I going to take that sell? No, I'm not going to take that sell. Why? Because this candle didn't close yet. So for taking buy, I don't need to see the closing of this candle. But for taking sell, I need to see the closing of this candle. Why? Because of the NAP narrative. First move is the fake move. The second move is the real move. So this is still the first move. It can reverse, right? So for thinking that market is going to fall, I have to see that the last five cap is broken from 50-minute chart. Actually, it can be little different, brother. I mean, it can be. Please mark the last five cap correctly. Okay, I just marked it. You see that I just marked it in general. Please mark that one. I don't need the perfection over here because I know what I'm exactly looking for. Just mark it in a correct way. Okay, every one of you, just mark the last five lookup in a correct way. Don't look at my numbers because I just marked it randomly. So please make sure that you have marked the 50-minute bullish fair lookup correctly. Now over here, this is the swing high which is valid for shifting market structure. What type of market structure is that? Forcing market structure. Would you go for this trade? I would love to go for that trade. Why? The reason is the narrative, the NFP narrative. I talked about this NFP narrative, right? So this is that NFP narrative. That doesn't mean you are going to push your button. Obviously, I would love to see the, you know, the stop loss. How much is it is going to be? 35 handle. Okay, it's a difficult situation for me. I got the market structure sheet actually, and let's see where the fair cap is going to create. Let's see. Okay, here, there. I didn't put my stop loss below that low because it's gonna be too big for me. Like so far you can see it's near about 19 handle. My stop loss is 19 handle. So I will take a 19 handle loss. I just covered that fair value gap. Okay. Please try to understand this part. It's importantly valuable to understand this part. I am putting my stop loss over here just below this fair value gap. At the same time, I have covered this one, though it's not a perfect mitigation block, but still I'm going to believe this is going to be the mitigation block. Still now it's not valid, but I'm going to believe this is going to be the mitigation block. Where should I put my stop loss? Below this low. I am unable to do that because if I put my stop loss below that low and I am wrong. I'm going to get a huge loss. I'm able to get 19 handle loss. So now if I get stopped out over here, I will take a 19 handle loss. If I get stopped out here, I'm gonna get 38 handle loss. So it's almost the twice time, okay, two time bigger that my entry. So I don't want to take that huge loss. Instead, I would love to take this small loss so that I can trade one more time today. So that I mean by one loss, I will be able to trade two loss. That's why my stop loss is over here. I'll be stopped out over here. I'll be happy to be stopped out over there. That's why I just covered this fair value gap and just this candle low. And I'm going to believe that market is not going to break this area, at least it will go until this fair value gap. That's my belief. It doesn't mean that I'm inviting you to push your button. Okay, brother, please don't do that. If you would love to push your button, that's your choice, your call. I'm not here to give you the signal. I'm here to just explaining my expectation and my everything. Why I pushed my button over here, I've already explained that. What is missing over here, I explained that. How I exchange that missing with the narrative, NFP narrative, I explained that. Everything I have explained to you. Okay, I'll be stopped out over here. No worries. I will wait until 9:30 to get another opportunity to take, sell, or buy whatever it is. Just believing this thing that it is going to work. First, I would love to see market will close above that high. That is my first expectation, that market is going to close above that high. Then this is going to be my order block. Not this one, I mean this, both of this. Okay, I mean wherever it will close, I will decide after that to mark my order block. If it close above that high, then this is my consecutive order block. So if it can close above that high, this is going to be my consecutive order block. Still I'm unable uh, to trail my stop loss, because still now my stop loss is also going to be below this order block, so I'm unable to trail my stop loss. Okay, keep that in your mind as well. If it can close above this 3 candle, this is going to be my order block here. So this is now my order block. I would love to see it will trade that order block first. The last line to fall now. This should be the last line to fall. See this line? This should be the last line to fall now. Here, this one. Guys, I have to pray actually. I mean, it's Maghrib. So as I have started the stream little earlier today, I have to pray. Okay. Now, what you can do, you can take a partial around that area. Let me actually do to keep it like that way. And then I have to actually go to the pray around that area, sell limit. And you can put it to the 50% of that fair value gap. I'm just doing that, but it's up to you what you want to do. It's your choice. Okay, and until that 50% you can hold it until that area. Okay, so thank you guys for understanding. Make sure that you have given me the likes. Okay, please make sure that. And I would love to keep that. Look, it's more than enough if I can get that partial. Look, 55 handle, it's more than enough for me to be profitable. Just more than enough. I don't need to hold it until this area. Oh, sorry. Control. Not there. Not there. Not there. Oh man. I don't need to hold it until that 100, $105. Now I'm going to put my stop loss to the break even. Look, I took my partial. I put my stop loss to the break even. I don't need to hold it over there. You can write down boom, because 55 handle is more than enough in my opinion. It's more than enough. Okay, but yeah, I will leave it like this way. If it can hit my target profit, that's cool. If it doesn't hit it, I'll be happy to see that as well. I explained every single thing over there to all of you guys. Okay, you are live over here and you know that you have to give me little break so that I can pray. Okay, I'll be back after praying. Okay, so just make sure that you are not going to judge me if it come back again and stop me out. Please don't judge me. Okay, it can come back and stop me out to the break even. As I told, you can hold it until that day. In that type of situation, you have to just cover this order block, because this order block didn't trade over there. It didn't trade the order block, so it can come back again to this order block from the reaction from this last fair value gap. The last fair value gap reaction can send the price until the order block or until the min threshold before even expanding higher again one more time. Okay, thank you guys for writing down boom. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for giving me the likes. 153 people are watching, and you guys just give me 44 likes. It's not fair. Okay, thank you guys. I'll be back within 5 to 10 minutes. I am not going to write it down. I just need to pray and then I'll be back. It's the Maghrib, so I have to pray. I'm sorry, okay? I'll be back. মা নামাজ পড়ো নামাজ Hello? Hello? Hey guys, I'm back. Did you give me the like? I need more likes. I only had one contract on E-mini S&P, trailed stop loss, tight at target profit, crushed. Congratulations, Ben Cruz. I'm not thinking that this order block is going to hold the price. Now, it is kind of order block which is not uh, perfect, though it has traded this fair value gap, but it's not perfect. If this run could reach until this order block area, okay, if it could reach until this order block, then I would expect that this is going to hold the price. As it didn't reach until this order block, I would love to see it will fall first, at least until this order block. So I'm not going to uh, put my stop loss higher below this low. I'm not going to do that. It can come back again to take this liquidity before expanding higher again. If it doesn't do that, and if it keep falling, I'll just take the loss over here. No, not loss, actually I'll break even, because I have already taken the uh, partial over here. I have taken the partial, so I'm just going to where I should put my stop loss. My stop loss should be there. This small loss I should take. Now if you let me, as I am in front of all of you guys, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put it to the break even, but my stop loss should cover this order block, at least the mean threshold, at least the mean threshold. But in that type of situation, I have to take a small loss. If I'm wrong, then I will take a small loss, and you guys will start to tell that that is a loss. That's why I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put it over there, and I will see that this order block can hold the price, or it trade the mean threshold before expanding higher, or if it keep falling, everything I will see. Okay. Overall, my target, where market is actually reaching for this two buy side liquidity. Remember, this two buy side liquidity, market is actually reaching for this two buy side liquidity. That is my target. So it should reach for that buy side to buy side liquidity. Guys, push the like button, please. Still, I didn't get 100 likes. Make sure that it's at least 100 likes, man. I deserve it. We will see how it react. If this fair value gap hold the price, is that wrong? No, it's not wrong. It can hold the price, because if you see the real setup in that type of situation, if you look would love to look for some kind of real setup. No, it's not a clear setup, but still this is the entry fair value gap, this is the breakaway gap here. If you just avoid this fair value gap, then this is the entry fair value gap, this is the breakaway gap. Look over here. I don't want to see that market will reach until this breakaway gap. If it would love to go higher, it should not reach until the breakaway gap. Even if it reached to this breakaway gap, it should not close this breakaway gap. So let me actually mark the breakaway gap, so that it will be easier for you to understand here. Breakaway gap. I really don't want to see it will close the breakaway gap. It can reach until the consequent crossment of that breakaway gap. There is nothing wrong, but it should not close the breakaway gap. So this is my another expectation, that maybe market is not going to go for the mean threshold. Even if it fall until this last fair value gap or the breakaway gap, at the same time the order block level, still I have some kind of hope that is not, I'm not going to be stopped out. But I can't put my stop loss just below that low, as market trade that fair value gap. Okay, so this is the logic to understand about the trailing stop loss. If you have the confusion about trailing stop loss, this can be help you. Okay, this can help you. Let's see how far it can reach. If the candle reach until the last fair value gap or the breakaway gap, I will remove this entry fair value gap, or I will keep it, because next time when it will close above this entry fair value gap, it should keep going higher. So I'll keep it. Let's see, over here I have also the 50-minute high, I guess, if I'm not wrong. Still I have the opportunity. No entry is valid right now. No entry, not even a single entry is valid. I can hold it until 9:30. There is nothing wrong because my stop loss is at the break even. Okay, so I can hold it. Now it has traded the order block perfectly. Now if it started to go higher, oh man, that is kind of, I mean, heaven. Okay, in that type of situation, I would love to put it over there around that area if it would love to go higher now, because it has already traded the order block. It doesn't need to reverse from that constant crossment now. It should keep going higher if it reverse now. And if it doesn't reverse now and stop me out, I'll be stopped out to the break even. I really don't want to see that market will reach until the mean threshold. The breakaway gap should not be closed. So let me as a breakaway gap. It should not be. No, it has closed. Maybe I'm going to stop out. I will be stopped out. Maybe. Let's see. I got stopped out over here. This is the mean threshold. I'm going to remove this one. I don't need that one. I don't need this one as well, as market has traded until the mean threshold. So let's say this mean threshold can hold the price, send it back higher now or not. You will get my point. Okay, just give me little more time, you will get my point. So this is my real setup. That was my real setup. I will just keep it over here. I mean, if I were alone, then my stop loss would be there, just below this 3 candle. My stop loss would be there. I would love to take that small losses after getting that huge profit. So it was near about 55 handle. So I will just sacrifice that 19 handle to catch the real run, okay, the real move. I would love to sacrifice that small 19 handle. If I'm wrong, I'll get stopped out by that 19 handle. This is going to be my propulsion block. The lowest down close body close candle is going to be my propulsion block. But if this candle can close above that high, then this is my consecutive propulsion block, not all of these three. Here, it can come back again one more time until the high of this propulsion block. It doesn't need to do that, but if it wants to fall, it can come back again until the high of this down close candle. Okay, learn the price action. It's my request. Here, I would love to see a gap which will be the breakaway gap. Sorry, the unfilled fair value gap. So if it can make this fair value gap, I would love to see this is going to be the unfilled fair value gap. So this should be the unfilled fair value gap. If it can make the fair value gap over here, it can just reverse and close this fair value gap. But if it doesn't do that, then this can be the unfilled fair value gap. If it filled and tap to this propulsion block, then I will expect this unfilled fair value gap one more time. Okay, after trading this propulsion block, if it trade that propulsion block, then start to go higher again, I will start to look for that unfilled fair value gap one more time. If it can make a fair value gap over here, for example, it has made a fair value gap, I would love to see it will tap to this fair value gap before expanding higher. If it can make a fair value gap, I'm not sure that it is going to make it or not, but if it make, then I will expect it will tap to this fair value gap, then start to go higher. And if it failed to make this fair value gap, there is nothing wrong, then it will keep going higher. Okay, it didn't make this fair value gap. Okay, now it's time to see that is it going to left this fair value gap open or not. If it left this fair value gap open, trust me, it is reaching until this high. If it left that fair value gap open like that way, so why market come back again around that area? Folks, reaction versus reversal. I'm asking this question to those people who were with me. Reaction versus reversal. I showed you this in live. Today I showed you one more time. I told you that where my stop loss should be, and why I didn't change it, because a lot of people here just to judge. But look at the reaction. It reached until this last parabolic from 1 minute chart, sent it back where? What it left? What is the unfinished business? This is the unfinished business. Did you get it? Tell me if you get it. I have already give you everything, man. You have to just use this information. I didn't move my stop loss because I am unable to do that, because I am going to be judged. But you know where your stop loss should be, why market is falling, how far it can go. You should know that, right? I need your answer, guys. If you don't give me the answer, then I'm just keep talking. This is not fair. Okay, it's not fair. Why market was falling? Was it going lower? Are you seeing this is your market structure shift? Are you going for that? Is it your market structure shift? No. First you have to see what you left over there. What market has left over here? It was keep going higher. As I told, if this low could trade that order block, trust me, I would start to believe this propulsion block. That market is not going to break that propulsion block. But it didn't trade that order block. So simply, I will expect market will come back again. How far it can reach? What is the last line? The mean threshold. Okay, this is the last line. Now, if it left this open and if it can close above that high or making a perfect swing high, then close above that swing high. Trust me, it's reaching until that high. If you push your button, you are going to break the rules I told you. No entry is valid from 9 to 9:30. No entry is valid. So if you would love to push your button, make sure that you unsubscribe to my channel and you stopped following me, okay, from everywhere, because the most precise price action also failed in this time frame, 9 to 9:30. Most precise price action, most beautiful setup failed to work around this time frame. Here, this is your first parallel gap, which I want to see unfilled. Here, you have the second parallel gap, which I would love to see it will trade. Then it will go higher. This parallel gap I was expecting here, around that area. Market didn't make it here. Instead, it has made it over there. So I would love to see that it will trade this parallel gap, then it will keep going higher. If it can close above that high, body close, this is the last line that is obvious for the market, this high of this parallel gap. Now, I can be wrong. I can be wrong, but that is obvious thing, okay, until that high. So until that high, that is obvious. You don't need to hold your trade until the constant encroachment. Why? Because it should not respect from that constant encroachment anymore. It doesn't need to respect. If it started to respect, that means my bias is wrong. I'm wrong about my bias. What else do you have over there? 15-minute bearish parallel gap. If you get that reaction from that 15-minute bearish parallel gap, you have to believe that your bias is wrong. That means market is not going for that buy side liquidity. Instead, it is going for that sell side liquidity. What you should do here, right now, your stop loss should be here. See this candle low? That should be your stop loss. Why? Because this is the candle. Sorry, let me put it over there. This is the candle which has made this parallel gap, which is above this unfilled parallel gap. So above the unfilled parallel gap, the parallel gap should be traded before expanding higher. So you have to believe that this parallel gap is going to hold your trade. If it doesn't hold your trade, it can simply fall to make the breaker block. And in that type of situation, this order block can be broken. So you have to believe that this parallel gap is going to hold your price and it is sending it higher for some kind of a specific line. So this line is the most specific line. It has to close above that high to reach until that area. If it just go above that on, then start to fall, that is also risky because market is actually interested to make the breaker block. So this is all the possibility. Okay, this there is a video on reaction versus reversal. So guys, I'm reading the price action. Okay, when market came here, I told you what is going to happen. Yeah, my expectation was it can reverse from there it can reverse, but what is the obvious thing? The order block. What is the last line? There. Did I tell it tick by tick? I need your. I love this thing. Okay, I love this thing. Now, brother, you got stopped out over here. I told you that I don't want to be judged by you guys. So if I'm absolutely wrong, then I will be stopped out over there and you will start to judge me. But if I were alone, my stop loss would be just below this order block because market didn't trade that order block. It should trade that order block, but it can trade that order block. So my stop loss should be over there, and then my target will be there, 150 handle. That is going to be my target. There, I would love to see these two candle. Okay, either of these two candle, any of these two candle. And now the range is same. This is my order block. This is my order block. Just let me mark it. Order block or the high. Okay, so let me mark the high first. Then if it can reach until the open, then I will mark the open. Okay, this is my order block. Why that is the order block? This is the middle candle of a run. In that run, that specific run, most of the time market doesn't give you the entry. For example, you are not looking for this setup over there, instead you are looking for setup over here. You are not going to get the entry opportunity to that fair value gap. So in that type of situation, you have to take the entry from there. What is that? Institutional order flow entry drill, IOFED. This is your institutional order flow entry drill. I'm just making it clear. Okay, I mean clear. I'm not rebranding anything, brother, trust me. I'm just trying to make things clear to you so that you can understand what and when what you should expect. Okay, so here what is my next expectation? It will go through this 50% of that specific week and it will close above that high. So the 50% of that week is extremely important. If market failed to close above the 50% of that week, that is a sign to price come back again to fill that unfilled area to make the to make the breaker block, the 50% of that week. If it just go above that high, shallow run, then start to fall, then any kind of market structure shift, lower market structure shift, I'll close my trade. Why? Because market has taken that liquidity, leave that liquidity for later, and it is going to make the breaker block. So I'll try to take re-entry over there. If it can close above that high, I will put my stop loss below that order block. Why? Because I'm going to believe that even if market would love to fall, market can't break this order block. It should not break that order block. When it will go higher, for example, it will reach until this area, then I will have no, you know, uh, precision. I will just randomly move my stop loss randomly. Why? Because anytime market can reverse, anytime. Right now it has traded the constant encroachment, at the same time the 50-minute bearish fair value gap. So two things over there, so it can reverse from any of this level. So what I will do, not over there actually, at least I should cover the order block right now. I'll just try to move my stop loss. I mean, randomly, no precision, no price action. Right now, market doesn't need to follow anything. It's just reaching for some certain area. What is the certain area? This is the line. That is the certain area. Are you going to hold your trade until that area? No, absolutely not, because this is your extreme liquidity. Never, ever, never, ever, never, ever hold your trade until the extreme liquidity. Or maybe if you see this type of down close candle, you can just simply close your trade, because look at the reaction from that constant encroachment. I don't just like it, but yeah, I will just put it around that area below this candle. I'll put it over there. Okay, if I get if I were in this trade, I would put it over there until this is not broken. So far this is the fake breakout. One candle close above this high, the very next candle come back again into the range. So this is the fake breakout. The reaction from there, everything can send the price little lower one more time to trade this order block, to come back again until this unfilled area to make the breaker block. Okay, to until this unfilled area to make the breaker block. Anything can happen. So either I have to close my trade, or I have to trail my stop loss maybe here. Just put it over there. I'll put it over there. Now, because here no precision you should expect. Simply you should not expect any kind of precision right now. There is another reason. The reason is, it's very near to 9:30 a.m. So the volatility around 9:30 a.m. I can be stopped out because of that volatility. In my opinion, it's cool. Okay, so from here to here, remember that was my target. That was my first target. Don't forget, man. You have a very bad habit of forgetting things. That was my target. Did my target hit? Just did my target hit? I'm trying to catch it, but that was my target. I don't move my target as I'm not here to. I don't like big move. Like over here, you can see 150 handle. I don't like this type of big handle. If it can close above that high, my stop loss will be below this swing low, because this is a swing low which is valid for shifting market structure. If it can close above that high, my stop loss will be below that swing low. Okay, but if it failed to close above that high, obviously my stop loss will cover at least this parabolic cap or this order block high or something like that. Hey Outlander, thank you, man. Thank you, man. As you can see, it didn't close above that high, so it's risky. Though it's risky, I will put it over there. Either way, I mean, if I get a stop out, I'll be happy with that. That is stop out. I believe that I have already proved the price over here, and I proved you guys how to read every single candle tick by tick. Over there, I explained everything. I just missed one thing I wanted to explain. That is this order block, the highest up close body close candle. See this order block, the reaction that order block to until this this order block. I just missed that part. I was praying, I guess. That's why I missed that part. It tapped until this order block. I'm not sure. No, it didn't trade the opening, but it has traded until the low. Then it fall until the order block. So order block to order block, the reaction. Now remember, I told over there. Remember, this is the reaction from this fair value gap. This reaction is going for the last fair value gap. Here you have this last fair value gap. More specifically, you have this order block. If you don't have this last fair value gap, what should be my target? How far market was going to go? Remember, I had this area. Now when it came here, when it is going higher, look, do you have any kind of fair value gap to that specific line around that area? Do you have any specific fair value gap? No. So what is your most specific target? The relatively equal highs or the 50% of that week? The 50% of that week. Here, this is my order block. As this order block failed, I would love to see this order block will hold the price. This one, it will hold the price because market failed to trade this order block. So it should hold the price. If it doesn't hold, then it will go below this low to take the liquidity, trade this order block. As it is very near to 9:30, I don't want to, change my stop loss from here to below this one, because the volatility can simply send the price until this unfilled area. So I don't want to take that risk. Instead, I would love to believe this is going to hold the price, send it back until the high of this 1 minute bearish parabolic gap. But it is obvious, it is also possible that market will go below this low to take the liquidity, trade this order block, then it will go higher the way it has traded around that area. Went below this low to take the liquidity, trade this order block, then it went higher. So the same thing can happen over here, only because of 9:30 open. Just only because of 9:30 open. There is no other reason. But I would love to believe that this order block is going to hold the price. The reason is market failed to trade that order block. This is a order block that is the middle candle. But it is also possible because of history repeats. Remember, history repeats. So if you would love to say, your stop loss should be there. Now look over here. If you are wrong, you are going to get 29 handle loss. No, just 29 handle loss. Should you do that? Should you do that? It's your job, man. It's your job. So I would love to mark the mean threshold as well. I'm not sure, but I would love to mark the mean threshold as well to see the precision. Oh man, you are the wizard. Whatever you tell, market do that. Okay. Now whatever I tell market don't do that. Instead, actually market is trying to get the precision back. But remember, this yellow line is the history. It's the historical things. In history, we have seen that, look, this high has taken over there, market fall. This high has taken there, market can fall. Until how long it can fall? Below this swing low, below that swing low, below that swing low, below that swing low, below this swing low. What do you have? Order block. Below that swing low, what do you have? Order block. The price is little different over here because when it is going higher, in my opinion, it should reach until that high. Okay, it's my opinion, my belief that it should reach until that area, but obviously it can, the history can repeat just because of 930 open, just because of 930 open. So I don't want to take that risk around that area. I don't want to take that risk. Instead, I would love to be stopped out over here around that area, below that low, by believing this order block. I saw that, evil genius, but that bearish favorable cap you should ignore. That bearish favorable cap you should ignore. Why? Because you know where market is going. You know, right? Where market is going. You know that. When you know market is going there, so you should ignore every single bearish favorable cap. Every single bearish favorable cap you should ignore. The only thing can happen, this thing. This is the only thing that can happen because of the history. In historical, we have seen it happened one time, so it can happen one more time. I am not going to believe that it is going to happen because this is not history yet. Just one time something happened, that doesn't mean next time it should happen. It is going to happen. It's not the same. But if it happens the next time, I mean this time, then I'm going to believe every single type of situation it will create today, like this type of situation, I will start to believe that history is going to repeat. High has taken over there, market fall until the order block below that low. High has taken over there, market has fall until below this low, until this order block. If this thing happen one more time, okay. I got a stupid. Okay, so I'm out of this trade. Now you can say, brother, you are wrong. After this huge run, if you say that I'm wrong, I have no word to say you, brother. Okay. After 122 handle run, if you say me I'm wrong, I have no word to say to you, brother. Okay. It's my failure to read this price action. Now, if it go higher, what you should remember, history repeats. This is how I know when history is going to repeat. This is the way I repeat. I mean, I keep my remind that history is going to repeat. So this type of situation, if create ever today, not tomorrow, today, one more time, I'm going to believe market is going to take that low. Below this low, there will be some kind of order block. Market will trade that order block, then it will go higher. So in next time, I will take that huge risk. But here I'm not going to do that. The first reason is it's 930 open. So 930 open, I don't want to participate in that volatility. Instead, I would be happy to still, if I get stopped out over here, for example, 71 handle. What you are talking about, man? There is no bearish breaker, brother. There is no breaker, no bearish breaker. no bullish breaker. That is my opinion. Again, there is no bullish breaker, there is no bearish breaker. If this candle can close above that candle, that specific candle, that is going to be my propulsion block. Remember, here I saw that market didn't trade the propulsion block. Same thing I will expect here, that market is not going to trade the propulsion block here. Now it doesn't need to do that, but I would love to see market is not going to trade the propulsion block because it didn't trade this propulsion block before. But for that, first it has to be valid as a propulsion block. Still now it's not the propulsion block. Market has to close above that high, then it will be valid as a propulsion block. You're learning the reading price action, okay? This is the right way to read the price action. Look what market left over there. This is just a trap. This is just a trap for the retail trader. Just a single trap for the retail trader. That is a very strong zone, man. It can't break that zone. Okay, that is a very strong zone. This is the propulsion block. It will be, okay, it's not yet. It will be the propulsion block. I don't want to see that market is going to trade that propulsion block, because in past I saw that market didn't trade that propulsion block. There was a little controversy, you can say. I mean, this consecutive propulsion block, but still that is the propulsion block in my opinion. So over here, when it will close above that high, I don't want to see that market is going to trade that line one more time before expanding higher. How far? How before? I mean, how far? Until that high. If it can take that high, then come back again to trade that propulsion block, there is nothing wrong. But until taken that high, market should not come back again to this propulsion block. That is my expectation. I'm not telling this is going to happen, but that is my expectation. In past, I saw that market didn't do that. Here, simply I will expect that same thing. How far? Above this high, okay? Then it trade that propulsion block. I'm okay. I'm okay, absolutely. Oh, by the way, the next candle is 930 candle. So obviously the volatility can send the price too far. I'm not going to argue with you guys, but in general, I don't want to see market is going to trade this propulsion block. How do you know that market is going to trade that one and it's not going to trade that one? I have already taught you this. I've already taught you this, okay? When and how it is going to trade in that specific area, and when and how it is not going to trade that area. Remember, this is just 930, so you should not believe anything around that area. 930 is extremely difficult to predict. 930, okay? So let's see. This is the volatility. Everything is volatility. This volatility can send the price until this unfilled area. I don't believe this volatility. What it left over here, look what it left over there. Is that something well done to you? This candle, you should not believe, okay? Just think that this candle is not, I mean, is not over there. Just think like that way. 930 candle is always difficult to trade because of its volatility. We are going to uh, we are going to look for another setup. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove everything from here, okay? Because this is the time to look for another setup. I'm going to remove all of this. If you want to keep it, you can. I love to make my chart so clean. All I need this fair value gap. Sorry, not that one. This fair value gap from 15-minute chart. Are you going to take a sell? No, I'm not going to take a sell. When you will look for a sell. If this bullish fair value gap, remember from 15-minute chart, if this bullish fair value gap is broken from 15-minute chart, yeah, I will start to look for sell. If this bullish fair value gap is broken from 15-minute chart, I will start to look for sell. Until then, I'm not interested to look for sell. Okay. Am I online, guys, or I'm already offline? It's just write down anything, okay? Please, okay? Am I online? Because my screen is, out buffering. I mean, maybe I'm not. Did you only learn ICT content, and what all did you study? No, we can hear you, lol. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm online. Okay. My screen is still, buffering. So I thought that I'm not on planet to do that. So forget about those trade. We didn't take any entry. Okay, so we will start to look for new price action. Are you going to take sell? No. Can you look for a sell? In my opinion, you should not. Why? First, this one should be broken. This bearish fair gap should be broken. Sorry, bullish fair gap from 15 minute chart. If it is broken, then you will start to look for that sell side liquidity. Until then, you should not look for sell. It can reach until this last fair gap because to make the breaker block. Remember, it left that fair gap open. So that is the fair gap that is valid for breaker block. If it can close this fair gap perfectly, you will start to look for low, high, lower. Sorry, low, high, lower. Yeah, low, high, lower, low. The highest up close body close candle is going to be your breaker block. So that is going to be my next opportunity to take entry, buy entry, not sell entry. But for that, it has to close this fair gap perfectly by wick or by body. I don't care. If it is one tick open, now I'm okay. Look for buy from the breaker block. But if it break this bullish fair gap from 15-minute chart, from this 15-minute candle can close below this fair gap, I'm done for looking for buy. I'll start to look for sell. I'm done for looking for buy until this sell side liquidity. If this candle can close below this 15-minute bullish fair gap. If it doesn't close below this 15-minute bullish fair gap, I will just look for low, high, lower low. Then it will go back again above the highest up close body close candle. That is going to be my breaker block. Tap to this breaker block, boom. What is my target? From 1 minute chart. That is going to be my target. How is that minute 15 fair gap? What do you mean by that, Alex? How is that minute 15 fair gap? I didn't understand your question. Guys, push the like button, push the subscription button. If you are new to my channel, I promise you, brother, you won't regret by subscribing to my channel. I promise you, man. You will learn the price action. At least you will be able to read the price action. Not 100%, but at least 80%. You will understand why market is doing that, why market is doing that. When you should look for buy, when you should look for sell. Everything you will get. I promise you, man. For that, you have to just come to my live. That's all. Why did you get your 50-minute fair value gap? Okay, I guess a lot of people actually came later, so let me show them one more time. This is that 50-minute fair value gap, okay? So this candle low, this candle high. This is that 50-minute bearish fair value gap. Sorry, bullish fair value gap. I have a problem of bearish and bullish. Don't get me wrong. Now here I have the only opportunity to look for buy if I get a breaker block. If I don't get a breaker block, I'm not able to look for buy. In general, low, high, lower low. This is also a breaker block. Look, this is also a breaker block over there. I really don't want to, sorry, low, high, lower low. This is consecutive breaker block. In general, okay? I really don't want to use this breaker block I can use it, there is nothing wrong, but I don't want to use this one because I have this buy side liquidity over there. So if I can have a breaker block over there, I would be able to take that buy from there, so until this buy side liquidity. So if I would love to take the buy from there, around there, so when it will close above this one, this will be valid until this area. I don't want to take that one because the reason is, if I would love to take that entry over there, my stop loss is going to be at least below the consecutive breaker block. It is near about 53 handle. I'm unable to take that 53 handle stop loss. I'm just unable. You can say, brother, in that type of situation, you can just simply mark the highest up close body close candle, which is also the breaker block, and you can simply take your entry over there, put your stop loss below the breaker block with some kind of mohawk or something like that. Still, this is 38 handle. I'm unable to do that. What else I can do? I can simply wait until the breaker block consequent crossment. In this type of situation, maybe I will be able to catch that one. Let me check actually. Still now I am unable, so my entry should be there. Okay, when market will close above this breaker block, then if it come back again until that area, then I'll be able to catch that breaker block entry. Otherwise I won't be able, but I will use this one. It is not going toward, I mean, with my stop loss limit, that's why I'm not going to take that one. This is a valid breaker block. Why? Because market has closed this one. So what I need, low, high, lower low. So I have this breaker block only. I have the only opportunity to look for the breaker block over here, that one. If I would get a breaker block over there, for example there, then I would go for that trade. I would just go for that trade if I could get a breaker block over there until this buy side liquidity. As I'm unable to get it, so I will just use this one. I will remove this one and I'll put it over here. Okay, but I'm not going to take it as it is gonna be huge. I'll just keep it over there. Okay, no, if it doesn't come back again to this breaker block, no, it's not a valid entry. Is it still breaker block? No, it's not still breaker block. It will be valid as a breaker block if this candle close above this breaker block. Now when market actually fall for the breaker block, just look over here. When it fall for the breaker block, in that type of situation, this run is obvious. Sometimes you see that I get market structure shift, I take the entry. I just got the market structure shift, I take the entry. I don't wait for the fair value gap trade. I do that two type of times. One time, if that setup is inside another setup, so if there was a market structure shift, I would go for that trade instead of waiting for the breaker block. And if there is another fair value gap, perfectly tap over there, go higher, perfect. I missed this price action. That doesn't mean I'm wrong. When market was falling, what did I tell you? I will only look for sell if market can close below this bullish fair value gap. I'm still looking for buy. Yeah, my buy is depend on the setup. If I got a market structure shift, obviously I will get the breaker block over there. I wanted to see that. There was another opportunity to look for the breaker block. It didn't give me the opportunity. It is going for that on. I missed it. I'm happy for it. But I didn't take the sell, man. 2016 or 2022 mentorship, which would you recommend learning from ICT in a circle trader? Oh, and it's a difficult question. Give me the boom, okay? If you take that buy side liquidity, give me the boom. I deserve that boom. If it can tap that buy side, at least this buy side liquidity. That's a difficult question, brother. I learned this concept at first from 2022 mentorship. Okay, 22 IT model. Now I can't say that you will start to get the precision every single thing from that 22 IT model. No, you can't get it. In time, I studied all of his video in 2023 mentorship, 2016 core content, everything. Okay. Now in 2016 core content, I didn't study every single of thing over there. Like for example, optimal trade entry or uh, mm, market maker X model. No, I didn't study them. Okay, because that was too much information for me. I didn't study them. But I watched all of them and I studied some of the video. 2023 I studied them. 2022 I studied them. Rest of the video I studied them. Now I can't simply say that which one you should go for, but I started this journey with 2022 YT model. Uh, Seriously, okay. I mean, seriously, I started with 2020 YT model. Alex Pam, what is your entry model? My entry model, I can take entry depending on 12 to 13 model. I can take entry depending on 12 to 13 model confidently. If you ask me, can I take the entry over here around that area? This is a perfect entry area. I had a perfect entry area over there. Now I didn't get the opportunity though. Here I had a entry opportunity as well. See this low, failed to take that low. Let me show you the entry model, okay? This low has taken all other lows, failed to take that extreme low, which has traded this fair value gap. This is my first fair value gap. Here, I didn't get the opportunity. I will agree with you guys. This is the first fair value gap. If this candle tap to this fair value gap, I would be able to take that buy with confidence that market is not going below this low as I don't have the wick. Where is going to be my target? I don't have the entry fair value gap, so I will simply target this. See this last week, that week, this week 50% that area, as I don't have the area. Now here I have this entry. What else do I have? I have order block entry over there. This area, though I didn't get that order block as well, unfortunately. Yeah, I didn't get that opportunity as well because this candle didn't tap to this order block. I was unable to take that entry. What else I can take? This breaker block entry. I didn't get the opportunity as well. You can see this candle create that breaker block. It left that buy side liquidity come back again. Where did it come back? Where it is coming back? Some unfinished business. It left some unfinished business. It is coming back for that by leaving that buy side liquid like that way. Whatever. What else do you see? Do you have any other entry opportunity over there? Let me check. No. So I can see just three model over here to take entry. First fair value gap entry. Second, order block entry. Third, breaker block entry. I missed all of them. Okay, market didn't just give me the opportunity to take entry. I can simply take entry depending on 12 to 13 model. Not all of them are ICT's model. For example, you can say this is the inversion fair value gap. I will argue with you because ICT didn't determine which one is going to be inversion fair value gap. I outlined this first fair value gap entry with some specific rules. You can get that one in my YouTube channel, okay? And if you don't see that this is working at least 90% of the time, throw them into the dustbin. But if you see it is working at least 90% of the time, you can simply use them. What is my favorite model? My favorite model is breaker block. That's my favorite model. No, it's not valid anymore. This breaker block entry is not valid anymore because it takes too long. It come back until that area. Now it is coming back to this breaker block, then it will go over there. No, it's valid, but you should not take that entry. If you got the chance over there, you could go for that trade. Right now it's not valid anymore because it can go little deeper, until this first parabolic gap. It can go little deeper, so your stop loss is not going to permit you to take that entry. So what you can do, you can just use this tool to fill the market. You already missed the opportunity to take the entry over there. Brother, entry is not my intention to teach you. Here my intention is, look, this was a 15-minute bearish parabolic gap. Remember, this is the 15-minute bearish parabolic gap. Here, this is that 15-minute bearish parabolic gap. Price was there. Some of you start to think that this bearish parabolic gap is going to 15-minute bearish parabolic gap. It is going to hold the price. Market is going to take. It is falling. What did I tell you? No entry is valid until this bullish fair value gap is not broken. So here every kind of sell setup you should avoid. Okay, this is the part to understand that when you should stop. I mean, you should not look for sell. Yeah, I told you that if market can close below this fair value gap from 15-minute chart, I will look for sell until this sell side liquidity or maybe until this fair value gap high. Here now you are not going to take that entry. Why? The reason is market take too long to come back again to this breaker block. It's not an immediate reaction. I love the immediate reaction. When it reach until that area, it's coming here. It can be a deeper retracement, very deep retracement. So you are not allowed to take that in. Instead, you are looking for a 22 YT model over here. Just a 22 YT model, that's all. I'm going to remove everything, okay? A lot of lines over there and it distracts me. Oh man. Hey Muhammad Ajibal, where are you from, brother? I guess you are new to my channel. I didn't see your name before. Marba, I guess, Marbra, I give you the reply, I guess. Is the consecutive order block after the first fair value gap? This wall? No, they are not the consecutive order block. Your order block is actually until this candle. This is your order block. So this two candle is your consecutive order block. These two candle only, not all of them. Okay, these two candle is your consecutive order block. Don't think that you have missed all of your opportunity, so you are not going to get any opportunity to trade if you miss the news run. Don't think like that. Market has just started, okay? Still it's not half an hour, so market just started. Wait, okay, waiting is the best option. So for just look for your liquidity. Where do you see your liquidity? Just look your liquidity, target that liquidity, that's all. Market is falling, let him fall. I don't know how far it will fall. I just don't know. Maybe it came here to trade that first fair value gap. Maybe it came here to trade this order block because market didn't trade that order block. So it came back again to this order block. What you should look for? Just a 22 YT model. What type of 22 YT model? Market has taken the liquidity, higher market structure shift, fair value gap, boom. But brother, I would love to take a sell. In that type of situation, you have to believe, I mean, you have to wait to see that this bullish fair value gap from 15-minute chart is broken. From 15-minute chart, you're good to go to take sell until this sell side liquidity. Until it's not broken, market is above this fair value gap, keep looking for buy, keep looking for buy. Even if you're wrong, don't worry, keep looking for buy, okay? Muhammad Asmal, you are from Saudi. Okay, thank you, brother. What do you recommend, backtesting or trade logging? What is trade logging, brother? Right now, I'm not looking for any kind of entry. I'm just waiting for the price action because I missed all the opportunity here. My only opportunity, the best opportunity was the breaker block opportunity. I missed it. It can make another breaker block over here. I would love to believe it. Sell? No, I don't believe in sell here. No sell is valid for me. It's my opinion, okay? I will only look for buy. If I get a breaker block, perfect, because market didn't, this breaker block, even if it didn't trade though, so it didn't finish its job. Market didn't take the liquidity yet. So when it didn't take the liquidity, it didn't finish its job. So if I get another breaker block opportunity, 22 YT model, I'll go for that buy side liquidity. Now I'm not gonna hold it until that area, obviously, but yeah, I'll try to take some kind of buy, but not sell. Okay. Amazing tape reading, my brother Muhammad Al Maharmeh. Okay, Muhammad, brother, you are also new to my channel, I guess. I didn't see your name before. Welcome. If you are new, welcome, brother. I can see some new name over here. Yes, new here, but this I family cap was valid around border block. I don't know, brother, what you are talking about. Mm, could this be a choppy session till PM? Could this be a choppy session till PM? It can be. but still now I didn't see any sign to be choppiness. I didn't see any kind of sign for choppiness, but it can be a choppy session, obviously, man. My next liquidity is Asian high. I don't see the session liquidity, brother. Hello, bro. You are long time with me, so obviously you know that I don't look for the session liquidity, and it's not a session liquidity is not important for me. So I'm not interested to look for that session liquidity. That was a nice trade, man. To be honest, that was a nice trade because this type of precision I didn't see long time. It's been a long time I didn't see this type of precise price action. So in my opinion, I'm satisfied of that trade. I'm really satisfied of that trade. Yes, new here, having fun reading price action with you guys. Welcome, Muhammad. Welcome, brother. Guys, please welcome the new guys over here. Okay, they deserve the welcoming. I say this because after market open, we are still within 15-minute range. I agree with you, but I don't see any kind of uh, sign of consolidation so far. I didn't see any session, I mean, any sign of consolidation except this candle. I mean, this candle is a little difficult, but I mean, except this candle, I don't see any sign of consolidation. So I'm not sure yet. It can be consolidating or not. Uh, let's see. Okay, let's see. Just wait a little more over here because right now I have just nothing to do. Now can I take that sell? I told you that why I should not take that sell because maybe it tapped to this fair value gap, then it fall until this sells and liquidity. Okay, so you will say that I took that sell and I got that huge move. Why did you push your button over there? You pushed your button over there as well. You took a loss. Now you may be lucky, so you put your stop loss. For example, I'm not going to believe that market is going to fall, but for example, even if it fall, you keep gambling, and when you get, then you tell me that. Okay, but when you don't get right, you don't tell me that. So this sell is not valid. There is no logic to take that sell. Why you are going to take that sell? First read the price. What is happening in this market? Look over here. This bullish fair value gap is holding the price perfectly, clearly. It's holding the price. Why you are going to believe that market is going to fall until it's not broken? Are you afraid? Are you in FOMO, fear of missing opportunity, that market is going to fall? That's why you are going to push your button. Work with your psychology, brother. Work with your psychology. Welcome to Wizard Stream. Thank you, Theo, for welcoming them. Welcoming them, okay? What is consistency? Consistency rule? Your most profitable day cannot be more than a specific percentage of your total profits. Okay, I think you are giving someone's questions answer. By the way, guys, if any of you are interested about Bluenox, we have the 90% discount until I guess 8 of this month. Okay, so until 8 of this month, yeah, the code are same to Wizard. So if any of you are interested, don't forget to use the code using the prop firm. I'm not inspiring you to take the prop firm account. If you think that you are ready, then and only then go for the prop firm. Otherwise, just stay in the paper trade. There is nothing, no, no loss for learning. Keep learning, man. Keep learning. As I can see, a lot of people are over here. I would love to say that there can be a load shedding. The weather is not good over here. If there is a load shedding, I won't be able to continue this stream. But whenever the electricity will be back, I will I will restart the stream and I will share the link to my Twitter. Okay. So if anything bad happen, don't get panic. Whenever the electricity will come, I will start to restream. Now it didn't validate. Market is falling. I'm going to take that sell. Market has traded that fair value gap. This is the order block. Market has traded that order block. Market is falling now. As I told you, I'm not interested to take sell until I see a body close from 15-minute chart below this fair value gap. I'm not interested to take sell. Simple. 18,500 below liquidity can be taken. 18,500. It can be taken, brother. It can be taken. I don't know. Bought to my funded futures account with your code, brother. Yep, Eric. Yeah, I know that. You have passed the first one. You have already told me. Just let me know about the next one. Did you pass it? I have a question. Hey, Open Art Ministry. How are you, man? The oldest guy. How are you, man? I have a question and was wondering your thoughts on if the May 8th candle on the daily chart is an order block or propulsion block. I should have answered his question. It's not. Uh, just a second, brother. May 8th, April, May. I am not going to get your question, maybe. May 8th candle. Are you talking about this candle? This is not even a water block. This is not even a propulsion block. This is nothing. If you are talking about this candle, this is just an indecisive candle. I don't know what is that candle. Okay, and uh, I mean, if it is a down close candle, for example, it was a down close candle, then obviously that is the water block, not the propulsion block. Obviously the water block. Look, this low has taken the liquidity. This is the swing high. Market has shifted the swing high. Last fair value gap, entry fair value gap. Market has traded that entry fair value gap. This is going to be your order block, not propulsion block. Now, when this candle has traded another down close candle, that is going to be your propulsion block. If you are talking about this candle and if it is a down close candle. Now, in my opinion, that is a indecisive candle. So, in my opinion, it's not important. Okay, because that is the indecisive candle. Brother, Texel, market is going to fall. Where is Martin? Martin Novotny, where are you, brother? Everyone is telling me to take sell. I don't want to take sell. Does T2 get commission? I guess I got the commission. Oh, by the way, last month I got $204. Uh, not overall, not $204. It was until the Friday. Actually, last Friday I was able to cash out the money. I got near about, I guess, $337. Yeah, something like that. $337 through my forex fund affiliate account. $109 from Bluenox. Near about $1,000. Okay, and not near about, actually $1,027 so far I remember, from Apex account. I didn't get any payout yet, but that was a huge money. Thanks to all of you for using my code. Thank you so much, and I really appreciate that, man. I love you, man. I love all of you for supporting me like that way. Oh, man. It's not a valid breaker block. I will tell you why it's not a valid breaker block. And stop loss should be there. It's not a valid breaker block. The reason is low, high, lower low. Now this is though the highest up close body close candle, but this week high is until that area. So that is the reason, not for being the perfect breaker block from there. Okay, here. Why did you push a button? I pushed my button not only because of this breaker block, but also the warder block. I mean, sorry, not the warder block, but also the propulsion block. Now my stop loss should be below this 15-minute high. uh, I mean something here, somewhere here. Okay, I'm not going to put it over there, and my stop loss is just going to cover this order block, which is also the propulsion block. This is not a perfect setup. I would love to take that on because in my opinion it is bullish until this area, but yeah, obviously it can come back again and stop me out. It can tap to this 15-minute high one more time. So yeah, I got stopped out over here. This is not a perfect breaker block. The reason was here, this one, but I was going to leave it because of this propulsion block around that area, this propulsion block, as well as this highest up close body close candle. Either way it's highly risky, but as I told you, my stop loss should be at least below this candle. See below this candle here, but it's gonna be huge stop loss. I am just not interested to take that huge stop loss. Instead I will just keep it over there. So my entry was over here somewhere, there, there. So it's a small loss because either way if I get a stop out, I'm not going to take that huge stop loss. When I pushed my button, I told you that this is not the perfect setup and this is not even a perfect breaker block. It can be failed. I wanted to try this one. It isn't. It just didn't work. Okay, Tamim. Okay, brother. I'm sorry. What is that? This is driven straight. Predicting the price and pushing the button depending on your prediction. This is that. I am predicting that this time market is going to break this fair value gap and it is going to take this sell side liquidity. This is called predicting. I pushed my button depending on that my prediction, not the price action. When I got the market structure shift, I took my entry. I am not going to believe that market is going to trade that fair value gap, because if it would love to fall until this high, to that entry fair value gap high from daily chart, it should not spend time right now over there. Instead it should keep falling. What is the another reason? This is the 10, I mean, the 10 950 to 1010 macro around 10. Market didn't give me any kind of uh, uh, volatility, so it should give me the volatility right now. So I take a loss of, I mean, how many handle did I get loss? So from there to there, that was a 20 handle loss. If I just close my trade right now over there, right now over here, around that area, it's 49 handle. Okay, it's just 49 handle profit. This is the trade you will be able to take, not now, in time. Right now you will depend on the price action. So when it will close below this parabolic cap, you will start to look for the sell. Otherwise you will be stopped out like this area, that area, you will be stopped out over there. In time, you will be able to feel the market when it is going to break that fair value gap and it is actually reaching for some kind of sell side liquid or something, whatever it is. You will start to feel it in time, not now. So it will take little time to push your button depending on your prediction. To be honest, brother, it will take little time. I am unable to transfer that experience to you guys. I'm sorry, okay? I have already a video in my YouTube channel about the order block. Please watch that video. Captain Singh. Please watch that video. Your confusion will be clear, brother. Just here. Da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Man, if I close it right now, are you going to give me the boom? 123 handle. Tell me, okay? Are you going to give me the boom? But brother, you take a loss of 20 handle, something like that. You take a 20 handle loss, man. I don't give a shit about your 123 handle profit. I care about that 20 handle loss. Yep, I know. It's difficult. It's I mean, here I don't need the anything else except these two parallel gap. No hourly I mean weekly, no daily. All I care about these two parallel gap from daily chart. This is the entry parallel gap, which in my opinion is going to be broken, and then finally market is reaching for this one. Market left that buy side liquid, that it will be maybe by today, maybe by tomorrow. I don't know. I mean, in next week, I don't know. But that is going to be taken. That's for sure. So far, right now, my expectation is market is reaching here, either this parallel gap or that parallel gap. Any of this parallel gap will be taken. Now, my question is, if I trade over here, just here, right now, over there, are you going to write down the boom? 78 handle. I'm not obviously closing my trade because I don't have that FOMO. If it reverse and stop me out, I will take that 26 handle loss. I'm okay with that. With that 26 handle loss, I'm not able to move my stop loss. Yeah, I can put it to the break even right now, which is also risky. I don't want to do that because market didn't make the order block. Market didn't do anything over here. So before hitting this target, I'm unable to move my stop loss until now. Okay, so I'm not going to close it, but I'm just asking you guys. Okay, if I close it over there, are you going to ride on boom or not? This entry, just as I told you, just I pushed my button depending on that expectation. So yeah, you will be able to do that, but you will need little more time to understand when your expectation market is going to break that on, when your expectation is going to work. Now I can't just transfer that on. Okay, so this expectation entry, I just can't transfer it. uh, I don't know what to say, but yeah, I can't just transfer it. Okay, thank you guys for giving me the likes. I just give me more likes, little more likes. Ah, one tick, just one tick, man. Seriously? Oh man, seriously? Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Look, can you see it? Oh man, no, I got it now. Yeah, it's coming over here, so I can take a little risk below the sell side, a little risk. 122 handle. But brother, you take a loss of over there of 20 handle. You take a 20 handle loss, man. I know. Sorry for that. If any of you are interested about copy trading, please make sure that you have chosen this Apex prop firm, because that is the best for trading copy trade. 150, 250, 300k are just for $40. Any of these accounts are going to be for $40. You need just one day to pass it, and if you can pass it, you have to pay $85, which is not the regular price, obviously so much cheaper. It is valid until 15th of August. The coupon code is going to be T2 Wizard. Okay, that's gonna be the coupon code. And over here you have this my funded futures, 50k account, 100 and 150k account. You can see $80, $150 and $220. So if you use that T2 Wizard, the same code, then you will get a 5% discount, which is going to be $76. You don't need to pay any other fees after passing it. So if you can pass it, start earning money. If you fail to pass it, then the reset fees is going to be $50. Also the wizard T2 Wizard code, it will reduce it until $47.5, $50, 50 47.5 50 cent. Okay, so here also the code, if you use the code, you will get the discount. This area, Tradeovate and Rhythmic Expert plan, you just don't need, you don't have any scaling plan, no payout cap. For example, here scaling is 1 2 3, that means you can't go more than 3 contract, which is better in my opinion. And you don't have any payout cap, no consistency, like see this consistency, I mean 5 days winning trade or whatever the consistency, you don't have anything. There's the reset code as well. If you use the code T2 Wizard, you are going to get the discount, that's for sure. Okay, so here every information you have. If any of you would love to take a screenshot, you can take a screenshot if you are interested. The code is same, T2 Wizard. On the left top corner you can see there is Bluenox, which is going to give you the 90% discount. Code is same, T2 Wizard. Not a bad day. This one was actually a bad buy for me. I will say that it was a bad buy because this breaker block, I should not believe it because of this long wick. When I pushed my button, I told that okay, this is a long wick and this is why this is not a good breaker block. But as still I had the propulsion block, so I wanted to believe both propulsion block and the breaker block. Also the 15-minute bullish favorable cap, every single thing I was trying to believe one in one single time. My stop loss was too tight, too tight. If I get a stop out, I know that I am gonna get a small stop loss, and yeah, I believe that I will be able to mitigate my loss over there. This is what it is. I mean, it was not bad. Okay, Lifetone Midjisa Gold. Oh man, first time here. Hey Jack T, welcome brother. Thanks for streaming and sharing your knowledge. Loving the vibe. Welcome to our family, man. Jack T, welcome brother. If any of you are not didn't give me the likes, make sure that you have given me the likes. I can see it's near about 164 people are watching, so don't forget to give me the likes. Don't forget to give me the likes, okay? And don't forget about that buy side liquidity as well. But when it is going to be taken, I really don't know. I guess around the PM session it can be taken. Today is Friday. Still, I will say that it's difficult for me to trade. Okay, still I will say that it's difficult for me to trade. Can you look for a buy now? If it could tap the high of this daily entry favorable cap, yeah, I would look for a buy. Right now, I'm not just looking for a buy. After that big fall, I simply wait for a bullish favorable cap from 15 minute chart. Right now, I will just wait for a bullish parabolic from 15 minutes chart. That's all. Any buy will be valid after a bullish parabolic from 15 minutes chart. No buy is valid from a bullish parabolic without bullish parabolic. And don't think that you are done for today. Okay, I'm not done yet. Market has just started around 9:30, and it's just 10:17. Even not even 1 hour. So I am not thinking that I'm done for today. I'm still looking for trade. Just think I didn't take any entry. So still now I didn't push my button. I'm just waiting for the trade. Now selling is my most priority over here. Though I don't have the liquidity, but still selling is the most priority. For taking buy, I have to wait for a bullish parabolic from 15-minute chart. But selling is my most priority now. I'm going to remove this parabolic from my chart. That last parabolic from 15-minute chart. If you remember, it's broken. It has done its job. Everything is done. So I'm still looking for the setup. By the way, anybody took any entries today? T2 is the in the beast mode. I'm not in the beast mode, man. Miguel, thank you, thank you, thank you. Three. Captain, I have already give you the answer, brother. Please watch that video, water block video. You will get your answer. Trust me, man. I have already explained everything over there. Now, if I would love to explain that water block over there, it will take at least 15 minutes. I don't want to explain the same thing I have already explained in my channel by a video, by making a video. So please watch that video, brother, man. Muhammad Umar, I did news entry. Congratulations, Umar. 6 days trading on this challenge now. I hope that I can finish this challenge next week. Just 3 trades. Go. 1.5k left, 0.5% risk, 1% reward. Go, 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 bro. I need it so much. Yep. Peter, you took an entry. The school. Alex, not yet. Evans is only before market open after NFP. Okay. But still waiting for a good setup. Yeah, the market just started. So yeah, we should wait for a good setup. Just don't just think that you got a market structure shift, so market is going higher for this buy selling. Don't just think like that way. Okay, right now selling is my priority, not buying. Until that fair value gap, buying was my priority. Now selling is my priority. If every time market will go higher, it will go take the liquidity. After taking the liquidity, it will, if it give me a lower market structure shift with some kind of fair value gap, I mean, sorry, for a high time frame point of interest, yeah, I will go for that sell. I'm just not interested to take buy now. For taking buy, I need a bullish fair value gap. It's still early, like you said. Yeah, it's too early. I mean, it's still too early. 5 minute fair value gap. I don't use the 5 minute. Chris G. I guess you are new to my channel, brother. Just stay with me with some more days. You will understand, okay? 5 minute. 5 minute. I took after news, new and sell entry. I know because I watch your video. Hey Shutibong, thank you, man. London Rush. I'm on month 4 on my Apex challenge. You are on month 4. That means you are still, oh, you are in challenge. Is that your challenge account or your express account, man? Yes, precise. Welcome, brother. Welcome to the member. Don't forget to give me the penguin, guys. You didn't give me the penguin today. I need some penguin, man. Give me some penguin. Evil Janice, there was, I missed the cell. There was no cell. Okay, there was no cell. Imran Muhammad, Salam, bro. I have just signed up for MAP 50k account and used your discount code. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, man. Okay, Captain, Tamimi has just provided the link of that order block video, please watch that order block video. Okay, it will clear your doubt, man. Captain Singh, there you go. Lot of penguin now. Now my chat box are full of penguin. Thank you so much, man. Thanks to all of you. PC Faria, you are also new to my channel. I didn't see your name before. If you are new, welcome, brother. Welcome, ISP size. Rakesh Kumar, why did you push your button at 10:03? 10, that buy, I have already told you, okay? There was this order block, not a perfect order block, depending on lot of back over there. So this fair value gap, which has already traded over there, this was the real order block. This order block has been traded over there. It is the propulsion block. This propulsion block is going to make another propulsion block over here. This propulsion block with this breaker block, which is not precise breaker block because of this swing high. See this swing high? If you mark this one as your breaker block, perfect, because this is the highest high. But over here, if I mark the breaker block, then I have this big wick. I do this type of things sometimes, this type of shitty things. That's my problem. But whenever I pushed my button, I told that it's not a perfect breaker block. It's not, maybe it's not going to work because of this huge wick. But I am going to believe it because of this propulsion block. This propulsion block I got from this water block. This water block made this propulsion block. This propulsion block has made this propulsion block. I was going to believe those two area with 50-minute bullish fair value gap to catch that run until that high, until this water block. So if you remember, my target was just above that high. So until this water block, that was my target. Now it is a sometimes, overconfident punish the people. I mean punish. So I got punished over there. But you don't need to push the button over there because you don't see anything over here. Nothing. Okay, just nothing at all. So I hope that you got the point. Next sell, the next sell or the prediction sell, that means market is going to break the bullish fair value gap from 15-minute chart this time. I told that if you are a beginner, you are not ready yet to take that sell. When you get the market structure shift, boom, I took the sell. You are not ready yet to take that sell because that is the sell depending on that prediction, not the price action. Depending on the prediction. Now depending on the prediction, if you want to take your entry, it will take lot of experience, lot of time, chart time. Okay, I can't just transfer the these feelings to you. Right now market is going higher, it is going higher to take the liquidity. That's my belief. I'm not going to think that market is going higher. How far it can reach until the last level, because that's the last line. I'm not interested to take buy over here. If any of you would love to take the buy, you can go for that buy. You can see this is the market structure shift. Maybe there will be a fair value gap, it will tap to this fair value gap, it will go higher, maybe until this last fair value gap. Even if you get that opportunity to take buy until this last fair value gap, it's gonna be 67 handle. I'm just not interested to take that buy. Okay, simply I'm just not interested to take that buy. If it can make a fair value gap, for example, over there, let's see if it can make fair value gap over here, here. When this candle will close, if there is a fair value gap, and if you get the opportunity to take that entry until this last fair value gap over there, you can go for that buy if you want. I'm just not interested because I'm not looking for buy over here. I will start to look for buy if and only if there is a bullish fair value gap. Otherwise I'm not gonna to take any kind of buy. But this is also a valid setup. I'm not confident to take that buy. That is the simple logic, because I'm thinking market is actually going higher to take the liquidity. Whenever it will take the liquidity, it will fall again. That is my expectation. Now why it will fall, I have no answer because I don't have any liquidity right now. All the liquidity has taken. But the reason of thinking of fall is market failed to tap to this daily fair value gap high, entry fair value gap high. If it could tap to this high, I would simply go for that buy with confidence that market is going higher over there, even without waiting for the bullish fair value gap from 15-minute chart, even without waiting for the bullish fair value gap of 15-minute chart. As I didn't get this thing, this small price action, I'm not going to believe that market is actually going higher, but it can reach until this area. You can see until that last parabolic gap. I will just let it go. Here the stop loss should be there somewhere. I mean, it should be very small stop loss, something like that. Guys, if you don't push the like button, I'm gonna be quiet for at least I get 200 likes. Not 200, actually it's gonna be 180 likes. Until 100, not 80, 190 likes. Until 190 likes, I'm gonna be quiet. To be honest, it's gonna be muted. Here, obviously, I would love to look for immediate reaction. 1, 2, 3. It tapped to this fair value gap by 4 candle. Number 4 candle tapped to this fair value gap. Still, it is not overconfidential entry, but either way, it should work at least until this area. This is your order block that should be respected. I'm not thinking about buy, okay? I just told that if you want to take that buy, it is valid. There is no objection because market should reach at least until this last fair value gap, and it's still 75 handle. If you would love to use this entry fair value gap constant cosmet to take a partial, perfect. There is nothing wrong. I am only waiting for a buy. Sorry, sell. If I get a sell, I will take that sell. Otherwise, I'm not interested to take buy. As I told you, either way, this is not an immediate reaction because it takes 4 candle. So I'm not feeling good. But instead, I will start to look for sell. If I get a sell, I will take that sell. And please let them come and go because I don't need someone that's so selfish, to be honest. As I'm looking for sell, I'm going to remove all of these things and I would love to frame the sell setup. Okay. So here, this swing low is valid for shifting market structure. If I get a market structure shift, lower market structure shift, I'll go for that trade over here. If I get lower market structure shift, market has taken the liquidity, trade the 50-minute fair value gap. Let me mark the 50-minute fair value gap over here as I'm looking for sell. So I would love to go for the sell setup. Now you can say, brother, you told that it is going for that last fair value gap. Obviously, you have to take the partial. It's 67 handle man. You have to take the partial. As you know that market is actually going to fall. So in that type of situation, obviously you have to take partial. Here, I got the market structure shift. All I need a fair value gap. This is going to be my breakaway gap over here. This is going to be my breakaway gap, or if it doesn't make a entry fair value gap over there, then I will expect within 3 candle market will trade this fair value gap. If it make a entry fair value gap here, I will take that sell. For example, it has made a entry fair value gap over here. For example, okay, and my stop loss is going to be just below that candle or above that candle, which has given me the market structure shift. I mean, sorry, fair value gap over there. Very tight stop loss. I am not going to put my stop loss above that one because it's gonna be huge loss. So I will take that risk, not going to cover it. If it is a losing trade, I will take that loss and then I will try to take re-entry when it will go below this entry fair value gap. If it can make an entry fair value gap, if it failed to make an entry fair value gap here, I will wait to see if it can reach until this fair value gap within 3 candle. If it can reach to this fair value gap within 3 candle, I will take that sell from that fair value gap. So this is the situation over here. If it doesn't make the fair value gap over here, and if it keep falling without trading this fair value gap or making any entry fair value gap, I'm not gonna participate in that sell. This is my logic. For example, this candle is going to make the entry fair value gap here somewhere. For example, same situation. I will just put my stop loss above the candle which will make the entry fair value gap. That there, okay. I don't care how small or how big the I mean stop loss will be. Obviously, if it is more than 20 handle, I'm not going to take that on. But my stop loss will be too tight. I am not going to put my stop loss above this breakaway gap, which is also logical put, but I'm not going to do that because it's gonna be huge stop loss. I don't want to take that huge risk. Why can't we use expectation here? Expectation is something you have to build by watching this chart again and again. Now, how can I tell you that why you can't use that one? Expectation can't be explained. You can't explain the expectation, right? I mean, your feelings you can't explain. That is the feelings that come by watching the market again and again. As you can see, market is just falling without the fair value gap. I am just unable to do that. I'm unable to catch that. Let's see if it can make this parallel cap or not. Here, here, this one. If it can make this parallel cap as well, I'll take myself from there around that area. If it can make the parallel cap, obviously. I'll just put it over there still. Okay, it didn't make the parallel cap, so it's also not valid. When you explain the expectation, it's explanation. Yeah, brother, I agree with you. I know from 30 second there is already an entry. I know that, brother, but as most of the people are not able to go to 30-second chart or 50-second chart, I'm just not going to use that second time frame. Instead, I would love to use this 1 minute time frame, and I am actually using 2 minute time frame to take this entry, as the 1 minute time frame is you know it's little rush, or it's not little, it's messy. Okay, that's why I'm using the 2 minute time frame as to just to take that entry, as market didn't make any kind of favorable gap or anything over that. That's why just using this 2 minute time frame. I've already uh, introduced the 2 minute time frame one time with you guys, if you remember, in my live. So I'm going to use that on one more time here. It's a little complicated, I know, brother, but when you guys talk about the 5 minute chart, hourly chart, 4 hour chart, you are already you are already used to use a lot of time frame, so I can make it little complicated. How far I can just keep it so simple. From there to there, where I took my partial. I mean, not exactly 45 handle, but near about 45 handle. Alex, please look at the chart, brother. Please look at the chart, man. You can see what is the reason for taking that sell. It's clear over there. Look over here. It's 2 minute chart. See on the right top here. Yeah, can you see it? It's 2 minute chart. And this parallel gap is here in 2 minute chart. This constant encroachment is important for me. Why, brother? Because I'm using 2-minute entry. As I took that entry from 2-minute chart, so this 2-minute weeks 50% is important for me, right? It should be important for me. So all I would love to see that market is going to close below this 2-minute constant week constant and constant. If it doesn't do that, okay, still I took the partial in a logical level. I put my stop loss to the break even. Perfect. I'm not going to cry if I get stopped out over here. I got stopped out. Is it a successful trade or is it a unsuccessful trade? It's your job to decide. What I would love to say is my stop loss. Okay, I don't care about the profit, how much I got the profit. I don't care about that. I would love to talk about my stop loss. The stop loss is just 15 handle, just 15 handle or something like that. Okay, it's isn't it? For 15 handle, I got 45 handle. Not bad. It could be better if I could take the entry from there from 1 minute chart. It could be better. Do I have any high time frame over here? Why did you took that sell from 1 minute chart? 1 minute sell. Why did you believe that 1 minute setup, brother? Oh no, man. I didn't believe the 1 minute setup. I believe the 15-minute fair value gap. Why you took the sell? Because I told you I'm looking for sell. I'm just looking for sell. I'm not interested to take any kind of buy. So I will look for sell. Look over here, I took the partial, but here I didn't take the partial. Remember, I took the sell, I hold my trade until that area. Here I took the buy, I took the partial, but here I didn't because there was no level for taking the partial except that sell side liquidity. I could take the partial to that sell side liquidity area, then I could hold my trade until this new day, I mean this daily identifiable gap high. I could do that, but until that sell side liquidity, I didn't have any opportunity to take the partial. So I closed my trade around that sell side liquidity. Here I have to take the partial below this relatively equal lows around that area. Then I can hold my trade until this high. If I don't get it, I'll be stopped out to the break even. I'm cool with that. And how many entries do you need? More, even in this hard price action day. We already got 3 winning trade. But brother, you take a losing trade. I'm sorry. Dark Ghost, you have to watch the first part of today's stream where I talked about DXY. I told that today's NFP DXY is not going to play the role of Nasdaq's price action. Okay, I already told that at the beginning of today's streaming. Brother, can I take a buy? You can't take a buy. When I can take a buy? If you see a bullish parabolic from 15-minute chart, yeah, you are good to go for the buy. Until then, you can't look for a buy. Are you going to take a sell now? No, I'm not going to take a sell. I'm just waiting to see how price is going to react around that area. Because right now, market is consolidating. For maybe it's preparing for expand again. Which way? I don't know. It can expand higher for this buy side liquidity. It can expand lower for this entry parabolic gap or the last parabolic gap for the daily chart. It can expand toward any direction. I'm not looking for buy, so I will only look for sell. For selling, I will need another this type of situation. Market will take the buy side liquidity, lower market structure sheet, fair value gap. If I get that, I will look for another buy, sell, not buy, another sell. If it keep going higher, I'm gonna skip the buy run because it can reach until this last fabric up to 1 minute chart as well. I'm not going to participate in that buy price action. If you see any kind of setup or it is going to work, please go for that. I'm not here to tell you take buy, take sell. I'm here to tell the my expectation, what I'm expecting. I'm expecting only sell here. I will expect buy again if and only if I get a bullish parabolic from 15-minute chart. So on my right, this is a 15-minute time frame. So if I get a bullish parabolic from that 15-minute chart, then I will start to change my expectation that market is falling for this parallel gap, and then I will start to look for buy. Why you are changing your bias? And I already told you this is the NFP days and this is the Friday as well. Market has already done a lot of job by this week. If you look from the 15-minute chart, look over here. Okay, so market has already done a lot of job over here. It has fallen dramatically, it has went dramatically higher, it has fallen dramatically lower again. So a lot of job has done already. I'm not going to expect some kind of unexpected things right now. So I will go with the price action only here. I have only the buy side liquidity, I don't have the sell side liquidity, but I'm unable to take buy just because I don't have any kind of bullish fabric from 15-minute chart. Do you stream 11:30 EST session every day? What do you mean by 11:30? No, brother, I actually stream almost every day around 9 a.m. Newark local time. 9 a.m. Today I started earlier because we had the NFP. That's why, okay? To Friday narrative can buy back to range, right? Brother, you also missed the first part of today's session. I told that the narrative, the as usual narrative is not going to work today. If it works, perfect. There's nothing wrong. But I am not going to expect that market is going to use that as usual narrative because today's uh, NFP day. Okay, NFP means something different. NFP means something different. Okay, so everything is broken over here. I'm going, brother, you are all wrong over here. No, I'm not wrong. I was trying to see that if any of this level can respect the price and then it can fall again. It didn't do that. I don't need to be right over here because I wasn't looking for buy or sell around that area. Just nothing. I was looking for to see how price is, if it can fall again or not. Are you looking for buy now, brother? Market is going higher. No, I'm not looking for buy. Again, brother, this is the part I keep telling. Why I'm not looking for buy, why I'm looking for sell. Here you can see a small run. I'm sorry, brother, it's not a small run. For example, if market gave me a sell over there, for example, just a sell, just for a fair value gap and trade that fair value gap until this area, 75 handle. Huge, man. It's huge. I'm just not interested to take buy. Here it is going higher. I'm not going to believe it the way I didn't believe it. It was obvious that market is either going for this last entry fair value gap or the last fair value gap from 1 minute chart. So I thought that market will reach until this last fair value gap, but either way it tapped to this entry fair value gap. Right now market is going higher. I'm not going to believe it that it is going higher for forever until this buy side liquidity. For taking the buy, I need a bullish fair value gap. The part you have to remember, when market is falling after that big fall, you just can't believe that market is now going higher just by 1 minute chart. You can't think like that way. So all I'm seeing that market reach until this last parabolic gap from 1 minute chart. See this last parabolic gap? If I get another lower market structure shift now, I will take the sell again. Simply I will take the sell again with believing that market is reaching for that area. Do you have any higher time frame, brother? Yes, I have this 15-minute bearish parabolic gap. If you don't get a market structure shift over here, there is some other ways to take entry. I'm not interested to influence you about that. Instead, you just wait for lower market structure shift. That is the easiest way, the safest way to trade at the beginning. Okay. Bro, can't we trade only higher time frame objective so that we can improve our accuracy? Nas FXs, I am using the higher time frame, so I'm focusing on the trade depending on my 15-minute time frame. So I'm gonna execute my trade from 1 minute chart. So my higher time frame is 15-minute chart. I can't use daily chart, weekly chart, monthly chart, 4-hour chart as my higher time frame for executing in 1 minute chart. I just can't do that. That's illogical. Okay, I have already